everyone, it's Josh Reedy Faulkner. Today we're going to be talking about Morbius, a film about Dr. Morbius, a guy that's a genius, born with this rare blood disorder, and as he's searching with this cure, he's trying to finally make it to save himself and save others, to fix himself. But as he does find this cure, he finds that it's too dangerous to be used, as there's a dark side to it. Make sure to comment down below if you've seen Morbius and what are your overall thoughts on it. But without further ado, starting with my positive that I really enjoyed about this film. The story itself was, well, somewhat familiar in just this character that has this sort of dark side, trying to do good and then finds a dark side to what he's doing good, is really investful still. Just with as the story goes along, I was able to pay attention and was not bored by it too much throughout the thing. And overall, the acting wasn't too bad, although Jared Leto wasn't given too much to do what he could have done so much more with this role. And overall, it was mostly within the effects, the visuals, and other things that made this film work for what it was, for the CGI, and the storytelling in general was good enough for what it was going for. And I did enjoy just the scientist type of role he had, the bad effect he had on it, and then the flip side of this other friend that he's trying to help with the same disease, trying to give that cure, and there's the evil side to that same solution that they're seeing with the cure. And overall, I just love that dynamic. Just some mixed elements. Of course, there was the acting itself, which they weren't given too much more than what I was kind of hoping for, to where they could really express themselves in extreme situations. And while there was enough given, it didn't feel satisfying as much as I could have gotten out of their performances if we were to get great characters. Which leads me into the negatives, for as much as I enjoyed this story enough, the characters themselves weren't memorable or strong with their performances or depth to what we could see from them. All of them are going through all these different social dynamics that aren't particularly interesting. I didn't get invested. While Morbius was the most interesting character, just Jared Leto's role in that lead, it was more for the idea of his character and not so much caring as much about him himself and the dynamics between what is right and wrong as he's going through the morality. But him and his assistant, I didn't catch right away that they were in a specific relationship, and it wasn't obvious until they were really making it obvious that they were in a relationship, and the chemistry between the characters wasn't necessarily as strong as I definitely would have liked, because I didn't always get the context right away through what they were showing on screen. And overall, I have to rate this movie a 5.5 out of 10. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but it wasn't the movie I was fully hoping for. The trailers are misleading, which I got that ahead of time and prepared myself for that. So I did enjoy the story a good bit. Make sure to comment down below what your thoughts were on Morbius. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.